The Iyanola Council for the Advancement of Rastafaria, Icar and Pan-African people is pressing on with their fight to free people of African descent from what they view as foreign domination and exploitation. The council is supporting African nations currently denouncing Western influences in their territories. It is reiterating its position on the matter on the heels of African Liberation Day, observed on Sunday, May 25th this year.
We see right now the African continent is still under threat because of the situation going on in the Sahel region, in Burkina Faso in particular, with President Ibrahim Traore. So we here in St. Lucia, we are standing in solidarity with the President of Burkina Faso and the Sahel region. We are saying to the Western interference to leave Africa alone. Hands off Burkina Faso, hands off the Sahel region. Let Africa resources be used for the development of Africa and its people. Enough centuries of exploitation has taken place on the African continent.
Icar has scheduled the second edition of Music to Fight Crime and at Derek Walcott Square for Saturday. This year's event will focus on raising awareness about bullying and condemning acts of violence, while also supporting law enforcement efforts to reduce violent incidents. Icar President Aaron Alexander cautioned against using any political paraphernalia during the activity.
We are standing in solidarity with our police. In terms of the crime fighting efforts, we're standing in solidarity with the government in terms of the resources they are providing for the police in the crime fighting efforts as well. We want people to set up their placards. There will be a march from 2 o'clock. The event starts from 10. It's 10 to 6, but at 2 p.m. we break for a march through the streets of Castries. We want people to prepare their placards to depict the message that they want to send out to the public. We have invited political parties. We've invited church groups, civil society organizations. Oftentimes they've been very quiet when it comes to issues affecting the nation. So we're asking them to find their voice and join us on Saturday. And we want no political bashing. Crime, violence and bullying knows no political boundaries, and it knows no sort of division. It affects us all. So we want there to be no political bashing. So whatever placards people are organizing, make sure it's to reflect what is happening in the country in terms of crime, violence and bullying.
The 2025 theme for African Liberation Day is Africa for Africans, revolutionary Pan-Africanist unity across borders in the battle for socialism against imperialism, and The observation sees a number of people of African descent and countries celebrate the hard-fought achievement of their freedom from European colonial powers.
We are calling on all educated folks, as we said, to come along, the police officers, to come witness what is going on, come and capture what's going on. So this is all about Africa Liberation on the 24th of this month from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Castries.
African Liberation Day is observed annually on May 25th. It commemorates the founding of the Organization of African Unity in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia on May 25, 1963. This day originally stemmed from African Freedom Day established in Accra, Ghana in 1958 to mark the progress. Gina Philippi, HTS News Force.